Welcome guys. I wanted to shoot a quick video about an intermodal chassis, just so you guys know, for those that did not have a chance to use one, and for all our new drivers, I just wanted to give you a couple tips. Obviously everything else here, check your plug, check for your seals, make sure everything is nice and new. So the way this works is, see it right here, usually when you go to the yard it's going to be open all the way here, so just push it back in here and you can put a zip tie on it just to have to be safe and make sure it doesn't pop out and move over here. Make sure the light is working. I'll show you another one. There is one right here. There's a lock on this one. The newer ones don't seem to have it, but just make sure either or this one's locked like this, or you put a zip tie on it. It's gonna help it sit in its place and it's not gonna pop out. Landing gear, nothing new. Just be careful. Remember about your landing gear. If you forget about it, you either damage the parking or the landing gear itself, usually both. So just make sure you're safe with the landing gear. You have your paperwork spot right here, documents for the equipment. And when we move back, nothing new here. When you want to move the tandems, just pull that lever right here. Obviously that goes in. You can slide it to whatever position you might desire, and that's pretty much it. As far as the tandems, just make sure their hoses are not, it looks like they're running them in the chassis right now, right here, which they always did, but I'm trying to find where the slack is, because there's, look at this one. This one has a lot of slack, so when you move it, it gives you a little bit of room to move it around without breaking the hoses. The problem with this is debris is hitting it. It's sitting very low, and you might catch something with it and have a leak. So just be aware of that when you pre-trip, okay? The back lock is a little different than the front. You're going to be able to see a little bit in this one, depending on the box, but the way it looks is like this. The way it works is this goes up and then you unlock it. It's in the unlock position right now, and that's sitting nice. When you lock it, put a zip tie on it, make sure it's zip tied together so it doesn't open, and going down the highway you're not going to pop it out and open the lock by accident. Depending on the box, you're going to be able to see it, see inside. There's a bigger window right here. This one, see perfectly, it's sitting holding the box in place. Make sure you check your lights. The box should be latched, secured, and nothing flopping and open. Just make sure you pre-trip and double check if everything is securely attached and no damage to the truck itself. As far as holes, when you open it, there's holes that you're going to be able to see it with sunlight. But you have two systems as far as inflating the tires. Well, this one is just simple, nothing on it, and then you have the self-inflation system, which is helpful. I prefer the old school way. It's going to save you a lot of time if you actually gauge it. So please make sure when you pre-trip it, gauge all the tires. You do know that a lot of tires just blow out, and it's gonna delay the shipment, or you're gonna lose time. Instead of driving, you're gonna be sitting on the side of the road trying to fix it. So if you gauge it, you're gonna be able to see which one's low, and if there's anything low, just air it up at the nearest truck stop. With this one, it's kind of, you know, you have to trust it. Hammer it, make sure it's good, and just have faith nothing's gonna blow up. But with this one, you're in control. You can check it and fix it if it's low. I strongly encourage you guys to do that. That saved me a lot of time. Thank you very much for watching. Look out for more videos and drive safe. Thank you.